Okay, you guys, thank you for joining the Sensitive Podcast show. I can't even get it out. How you guys doing on this early morning? It's early, but it's breaking news. I'm coming to you guys with breaking news straight out of Washington, D.C. A jet has crashed into a helicopter, and prayers going out to the families that lost their loved ones. There's 19 bodies, you guys, that have been recovered so far. This is something like no other, y'all. This is horrible. I'm listening to a live right now where they are live on the scene right now. Um, I'm gonna let you guys listen with me, and we're gonna listen together and see what they're saying. This is coming from CBS, so let's get to it. And this site is for education and entertainment purposes. Okay, again, the disclaimers already been presented. You guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button and share this live. Let's get to it.
It may not have had TCAS at all. In which case the American Airlines airplane, instead of a command to say climb or descend, it may just have given traffic information where the pilots would be looking out to try was.
You're live with BBC News, where all eyes are on the Potomac River in Washington after a plane carrying 64 has crashed after a collision with a helicopter in Washington, D.C. We have a live reporter at the scene where the search and rescue operation is taking place, Adam Durbin. Adam is reporting that ice is covering the Potomac in every direction. He says, to give us a sense of just how difficult a search operation this is, he has reached the very end of the East Potomac Park, where the river meets the Anacostia River. He is reporting that there are huge pieces of ice floating in the water as far as he can see in the pre-dawn light. And a picture he has sent shows exactly that. It's like looking at an ice sheet shattered in several different pieces with flashing blue and red searchlights and emergency lights in the background. Up until now, the area has been lit by helicopters from above during the pitch black search and rescue operation. And now light is slowly coming up as it approaches 6:45 local time in Washington, D.C. At the moment, a police officer has approached Adam, and several other members of the media gathered there, asking them to move to another location since they're barely a few hundred meters away from the site of the crash. So very much the sense that police officers there and search and rescue teams are actively looking to rescue people involved in this collision between a passenger jet and a helicopter, despite the fact that many saying that the conditions within the river are close to 1 degree Celsius, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, which would be hypothermic temperatures for anybody to experience just for a couple of minutes, let alone the several hours that have passed since the collision and right up to now during this rescue operation. So many people focusing on that search and rescue site, and the other focus, of course, is on who was traveling on the passenger jet which collided with that helicopter in Washington. And we've been given a sense of the scale of both aircrafts involved in this flight. The Bombardier CRJ-700 aircraft involved in the crash carries 60 passengers and 4 crew at a length of 106 feet. The UH-60 Black Hawk is half the length at 50 foot, and it was carrying 3 US soldiers. And what we now know are that US and Russian figure skaters were reportedly on the crashed plane. They were amongst the passengers on board the aeroplane when it hit the helicopter above Washington, D.C. on Wednesday evening. We've been told by the US governing body for figure skating that several athletes, coaches, and family members were on the flight. They have released the news in a statement. We also know separately that the Kremlin have confirmed that Russian citizens were also on board after local media reported that ice skating coaches and former world champions Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Nuamov were on the plane. US officials have not provided a number of casualties, although a law enforcement source told the BBC's US partner CBS News that at least 19 bodies had been recovered from that icy cold Potomac River. We do know that debris and human remains are washing up from the river during this operation. The plane was carrying 64 passengers and crew when it collided in midair with this US Army helicopter just after 9 o'clock local time on Wednesday. And then they both fell into the water. The helicopter is reported to be upside down in the river, but also mainly intact. We have seen pictures of the passenger jet and parts of it strewn across the river and many parts of it submerged. As many as 15 people on the flight may have been involved in figure skating. The statement from US Figure Skating confirmed that several members of their skating community were sadly aboard American Airlines Flight 5342, and they had been returning home from a development camp in Wichita, Kansas. Now, Wichita has just hosted the US National Figure Skating Championships. That took place from the 20th to the 26th of January, so a couple of days ago. And then following that competition, there was a development camp for young skaters held, and it is likely that they were returning from that development camp once that had finished. It's not been confirmed whether or not the former Russian skaters were at the same event. The Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov did not specify names when he confirmed the sad information that Russian citizens were on the flight, but there have been separate reports from Russian news agencies that Shishkova and Nuamov were aboard the flight. They are a married couple and retired skaters who won the World Championships for pairs in 1994. They also competed at the Olympics, and they are now working as coaches in the United States. There was also a report, according to the Russian news agency TASS, that a former skater for the Soviet Union, Ina Volnyaskaya, was also on board the flight. Rescue teams are continuing to search the freezing waters of the Potomac River as Americans wake up to this news. At the moment, all flights remain grounded nearby at Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport. Besides what I've just described to you, the undisclosed number of individuals associated with US figure skating and the two Russian figure skaters, there is limited information about any other individuals that were on board. You're with BBC News for live coverage. If you're just joining us, a plane carrying 64 has crashed after a collision with a helicopter in Washington, D.C. The incident happened above the Potomac River at just before 9 p.m. local time on Wednesday night in Washington, D.C. President Trump has been responding to the incident, and he's indicated that it was a terrible accident, and he's questioned why the helicopter itself was not going up and down to avoid the plane. He said in an official statement that he'd been fully briefed less than 4 hours after the crash, posting on Truth Social that the airplane was on a perfect and routine line of approach to the airport. He said the helicopter, the US military helicopter, which we believe was on a training mission, was going straight at the airplane for an extended period of time. Donald Trump pointing out it is a clear night. The lights on the plane were blazing, and asking the question, why didn't the helicopter go up or down or turn? Why didn't the control tower tell the helicopter what to do instead of asking if they saw the plane? This is a bad situation that looks like it should have been prevented. Not good, he has put. We do know separately that in a separate recording, air traffic control can be heard talking to the helicopter known as Pat 25, saying, Pat 25, do you have a Pat 25 passed behind the CRJ seconds before another aircraft reports the collision. If you're just joining us, this is what we know so far. Search efforts are continuing after an American Airlines flight collided in midair with a Black Hawk helicopter in Washington, D.C., with both crashing in the Potomac River. The jet was coming from Wichita, Kansas, and carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members when it crashed near Ronald Reagan National Airport. 3 soldiers were in the helicopter. So far, 19 bodies have been recovered. Rescuers continue to work in extremely rough conditions, with the water remaining icy, as we've been told from our live reporter who remains by the side of the river. And at the moment, news of the passengers is centering on figure skaters from America and Russia. We're expecting a press conference on the latest developments in the next hour. We'll bring you that live here on. We just heard from Jeffrey Thomas, an aviation consultant.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there for a second. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna stop there because I just want to let you guys hear exactly what they're saying. And again, prayers are going out to the families that lost their loved ones. This has got to be one of the most devastating things, and this makes people not want to fly, and it's like it's crazy because I have a flight that I have to catch in a couple of weeks myself. And every time I see stories like this that have been, coming, presenting itself to us within these last couple of weeks, this is like the 6th incident this year that's already happened. So this is these things happening, y'all. This is not it's not coincident. This is something's going on that they are not telling us. Okay. And if this is an attack, allegedly, if this is an attack on the United States, then they need to let us know this also. Because I heard in the that report where they were saying that ICE is was on the scene also, and reporting I'm not reporting, I'm sorry, ICE is on the scene with them, I guess investigating as well. My thing is this: if ICE is involved, then it's something else. They know that there are possibly terrorist attack on us, and I think that they need to say that allegedly. If that's what this is, they need to let us know. Stop sugarcoating things when we having devastation, just stuff happening like this. They need to stop sugarcoating it and let us know exactly what's going on so that we can prepare ourselves. Okay, preparation is everything. How are we going to prepare ourselves if we don't know what's going on? This is why you got to stay woke, because you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Y'all know the slogan, okay? I know that old saying. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready, okay? So I wanted to bring this to y'all. Hold on. Let me see. While I'm at it, I'm going to go over here and see if I can find something to show you all real quick. Give me a second here. Hold on. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I do have something. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me share my screen. They are live right now. And I'm going to let you guys see it. Hold on. Yeah, let me share my screen. I want to make sure that you all can hear it. Okay. I want to go to the live. CNN is live. Let's go to the live. Is this? No, I'm not going to sign in. Hold on. Hopefully they don't make me have to sign in, because I'm not signing in. Hold on. Okay. It's coming up. Hold on, y'all. Give it a second. Get up.
64 years ago. And so figure skating and tragedies, especially air tragedies, they are linked. That's such an important part of the U.S. figure skating community. Even now, they have memorials. They talk about the 61 plane crash.
And I want to stop this for a minute, because as you can see out there, y'all, it's cold. That water is icy cold, y'all. So there are also with some U.S. figure skating members on that flight. And our prayers are going out to the families, you all. Let's continue to watch.
Just can't get it out of my mind how now this sport is dealing with another tragedy of this magnitude involving air travel. And again, the young kids with their promise and their hopes and their dreams to represent the United States in international competition and the Olympic Games. Those were those kids who stayed after the national championships in Wichita so that they could get coaching and have camaraderie with the others and work on their skills as they were going to move forward in this sport that they love so much.
Just absolutely devastating. I got chills when you say that this was the future of this program. Christine Brennan, thank you very much for bringing us that update this morning, although I'm very sorry to have heard that update. And again, here we are waiting on a news conference from Washington, D.C. officials. It is expected at 7:30 a.m. this morning as we wait to hear the status of this, what has been a search and rescue operation throughout the night, but which we are waiting to find out at what point it may become a search and recovery operation, because as you can see, they still are desperately searching the river. But at this hour, we know that no survivors have been pulled from the frigid, icy Potomac River. Of course, now the sun coming up behind me. We are set to learn more throughout the day. Stay with CNN as we continue to cover.
Okay, let me stop sharing my screen for a second, because I want to talk about that. Hold on. Oh, my goodness. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. All right, y'all. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. So that is horrible, y'all. That is horrible. I just want to take a brief moment of silence for the loved ones and the ones who have lost their lives. A moment of silence for the people that lost their lives. May the Most High be with each and every one of them. This have got to be the most devastating. I can't even fathom the thought of waking up or getting a phone call that my child or a loved one was in this crash. Y'all, this is just is y'all be safe out there. I'm definitely going to follow up with this. Keep you guys posted. Um, Before I go, let me check something else out. I'm gonna close out of that one because I saw another one that was live. Hold on, but let me see. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, let me share my screen again. I want to show you all something else. Um, and shout out to President Trump. He did, give his thoughts and prayers to the families as well. And he also made a comment, and this is why I, think that this is more to it. But at least we have a president in office that will let us know what's going on. He's not like the previous administration, where over there with Sleepy Joe and Hoke Hammer, where they didn't want to tell us nothing. Trump gonna let us know, okay? Trust and believe. As soon as what he find out, he gonna let us know. Whether he tweeted or what, he gonna let us know. And that's what I love about him. He not gonna sugarcoat, not shit, okay? Hold on, let me share my screen. I want to show y'all something else. Because they live. Okay. Hold on. This is a video.
Best way to get rid of
After
stinky
this
dog breath?
ad.
Crunchy veggies for natural cleaning? Nope. Green chews from the pet store?
Okay. As you can see it, here's the footage of what happened, of the collision. There it is. American Airlines confirmed 60 passengers and 4 crew members, y'all. The plane was carrying passengers from Wichita, Kansas. So I want to, let's run that back and take a look at that. Man. So right there, as you can see, it just on purposely, that helicopter hit that jet. Did y'all see that? No, we got to run that back. We're not finna bypass that. Take that back. Here, okay, so here is the helicopter coming. Hold on, right there, right there. The helicopter is coming it's going toward that jet right there on purposely and hit that jet. You can't tell me, no, you cannot tell me that was not this a terror attack, allegedly. I'm saying allegedly, but let's run that back. Hold on. No, you can't tell me that was not a terrorist attack. Watch this helicopter. Look at it right there. You see my arrow? Look, and it's just going right toward that plane. No, Wow. 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 Oh my goodness, y'all. Wow.
Yeah, there's 2 terminals, Terminal 1 and Terminal 2.
Wow. Wow. This was in the Potomac River in Washington, D.C. And they're still out there. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. And I'm stop sharing my screen. Oh my God. Now, after seeing that, and that was my first time watching that, along with y'all, my Sincerity Podcast gang, along with y'all, we watched that together. Now, based off of what y'all eyes just saw, and I know what my 2 eyes just saw, I want y'all to drop in the comments and tell me, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that helicopter intentionally ran into that plane? Because that's what it looked like to me. And if that's the case, we are under a terror attack, and they just need to fucking tell us that shit. God damn it. I was trying to refrain from cussing. I've stood here 24 minutes without without cursing. They done made me curse so bad. Like I cannot believe that they allowing this to happen. They need to let us know we're on attack. Get ready. Okay? Stay ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. because y'all seen this. Y'all seen what happened. Y'all seen exactly what happened. And I'm coming back. I'm coming back with more on this. This is not going to be it. Oh, I'm going out. What happened? Because Trump gonna tell us. Trump gonna let us know. Oh, we got these terroristic. We're on a terroristic attack. We're on a terror attack. That was an attack on the U.S. soil. Just say that. That was an attack on the U.S. soil. Say that. Stop beating around the bush, talking about, oh, what? No, y'all can't tell me nothing about nothing. I know what I just saw. I just saw a helicopter ran straight into that plane. That's what I just saw. And so did the rest of the American people that saw that video. So we're going to keep it a buck. Keep it a buck, baby. That was a terror attack, allegedly. But I'm saying allegedly, but y'all saw it. Y'all saw it. So yeah, I wanted to show y'all that. Again, breaking news for those that if you just now pulling the video up, you're gonna have to go back and watch it the beginning. A jet has a helicopter ran straight into a jet. Now I gotta change my title. Breaking news, helicopter runs straight into jet in Washington, because that's exactly what just happened. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So I will be back. And again, let me go ahead and drop this just in case y'all missed it. Okay. And don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button, comment, and thanks for watching, you guys. And until next time, do not forget, if you have not joined as a member, hit that join button and also hit the heart for the gifts. And you all have a great rest of your day. Until next time, thanks for watching the Sense Podcast Show.